Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Anime Lounge Short Flights. Today, we're going to be covering episode 3 of Hell's Paradise. As always, we are brought to you by The Anime Show. Make sure to check them out on Facebook and Instagram and get all the upcoming anime news that you would ever want to know. Lance, can you give us a quick synopsis for what happened in episode 3?
Yep. So in this episode, we are officially on the island and we start exploring. But in our explorations, we see that other criminals have this idea that they need to start killing not only each other, but their escorts as well. So a lot of crazy stuff is happening there. Did not expect to see much of any of that at all, especially this early in the season. And then we get a big fight between our main character, Gabimaru, and his escort, Sagiri. That was fun. And then we get to see some bugs and other creatures just start coming out of the woodworks. And they're all pretty crazy too.
Yeah, so, I mean, it was kind of nice because we got an explanation at the end of the episode, but right away within them exploring this island on how they get turned into these humanoid flowery creatures, and that was getting injected, at the very minimum, getting injected by these bugs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some kind of poison or something that's infected with everything that's here.
Yep.
So some kind of, now it's kind of making me think Resident Evil. It's got to be some kind of virus.
Yeah, it could be a virus. Then we also see these super crazy, weird-looking humanoid monster hybrid things at the end where the centipedes had, like, fingers coming out of their mouths.
Yeah.
That bug with the stinger had a human face.
Mm-hmm.
The fish was like a fish head with a human body.
Yeah, and it had 4 arms, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
So some kind of weird abomination.
You had this giant Menos from Bleach looking thing that had a bunch of arms. I don't remember exactly what else it looked like, but it was really weird looking.
It had arms coming out of its eyes.
Yeah. So really weird. Don't know what's going on with that thing especially. But, man, it was crazy to see, and you're just like, what the fuck?
Exactly. And that's how they left this episode, too. Like, now we can only expect some kind of explanation or some kind of I'm going to expect everybody to run away from this giant horde that popped up out of nowhere.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Gabimaru will use his, he had that fire ability that he could do. Just burn everything up. I don't know.
I'd like to see that.
Yes. Now that he can, unbind his hands.
Yeah, they made that into a nice little comedy scene where Sagari wanted Gabimaru to stay bound up during the fights and just in general because she's such a goody two-shoe.
Yeah, she can only follow the rules, which she gets some shit on by one of the, what are their people called?
The Asimon clan?
Yeah. One of the other escorts, we could call them that, was giving her shit because she only ever 100% follows the rules, and for what it sounded like, kind of annoying-esque.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Especially if, her survival kind of also depends on Gabimaru, and she still demands him to stay bound up, at least in the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, so it was really crazy. It was funny to see. To go back to the beginning of the episode, again, gotta start off with blood and guts, apparently, because we find out that Gabimaru knows about this elixir of life because he's seen it in effect before.
Right. Some head chief took a blade right through his fucking brain, still survives. It's loaded with other kinds of weapons inside of him. Didn't even phase him.
Yeah, so that was kind of oh shit, all right, cool. That's good to know.
100%.
Because we know that it's real. They're not just looking for some unknown, unverified thing. No, it's real. So do you think at the end of the season or the end of the series, well, let me rephrase it this way. Before Gabimaru leaves the island, do you think he's going to find it? Or do you think it's not on the island? and it's somewhere else.
Gabimaru did make the comment, like, we don't even know if it's even here to begin with. But with all this buildup and the way the anime is, I mean, as long as this isn't going to turn into like One Piece where it's going to take 100 episodes to find something, I imagine that they'll at least discover that the elixir is in fact on this island. Whether they retrieve it or not in this season is up for grabs yet, but I think they'll at least verify that it's there.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I think they're gonna find it before he leaves the island at the very minimum.
Oh yeah, I definitely see them leaving and coming back.
Okay, yeah, that'd be kind of interesting. I don't think they're ever gonna come back, but
No.
he does make mention that if his clansmen are here, they're gonna burn the island down.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, there's got another crew coming, reinforcements. It's just gonna destroy it all. So yeah, maybe this is gonna be like a one shot deal.
Yeah, maybe that would be interesting. I can't really wait to see more. And then, so just to kind of keep going through the episode, you get the fight with the other criminal. They make mention of his name. Basically, he was kind of I kill people, I take their weapons, I reuse them, typical villain type of person. And I found they put more humor into it by Gabimaru getting hit by these weapons and it just exploding.
Every weapon just shatters upon impact on him. Yeah, so that was pretty funny.
But then you get to see,
I was gonna say, especially the first one going right over his head,
yeah. Oh, what did he say? I fractured my neck, and then he dislocated my neck.
Yeah, the very first attack with the spike ball. Yeah,
yeah. It just kind of walks up and walks away. I'm like, man, if I sleep wrong, I can't really walk too far. So
yeah, right.
It was cool to see because you saw the precision in Gabimaru's fighting, kind of being able to maneuver around all these weapons that are falling and then kick this one into the dude's chest.
Right.
So that was really cool. Other than that, I mean, just no match for Gabimaru.
Yeah, didn't stand a chance, dude. Gabimaru is just too quick. He's a good ninja. You know, he's kind of got that suit to show it, and he's quick, fast moving. That's redundant. He's just agile. That's the word I was looking for. Agile.
Yeah. Can't wait to see more of it, which we will get to see more. And then the fight with Sagari, that was really good. I saw a couple people kind of complaining about the episode. Just the middle part I can see because it's a lot of talking. It's a lot of emotions. And on this series so far, you've gotten basically all fighting, all blood, all guts, minimal emotions. And in this episode, you got a lot of emotions and a little guts. So
yeah,
if all you want is fighting, I feel like you're going to be very happy with this series, but you're also going to get a little, like Gabimaru has something to fight for, and that's his wife, and he has emotions. So unfortunately, you're just not going to get an assassin with no emotions in this series.
Right. And that was what the whole fight about Gabimaru and Sagari was all about, was just Gabimaru realizing his emotions again. And then there was that last line with the fight where Sagari was saying, like, you're not the same person that you used to be, or something along those lines. And I think that's what was the final comment that made him realize that I don't want to kill you because I just don't want to kill you.
Yep. Yeah, and it'll be, I think we've crossed the threshold of what Gabimaru is, and I think he's just kind of, him and Sagari are going to work together to find the elixir and escape. And as the one escort said, he's like, you can just bind his hands when he comes back. Like, it'll be, nobody will know, nobody will care.
Exactly. That was like the smartest thing that he kind of came up with right before he left the island.
Yep. So it'll be, we had to find a way for them to be able to work together with Sagari being her normal self, which is very rigid into the rules, and I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. It's like two extreme ends of a personality. Like, we got someone who's who wants to maintain their hollow, ego,
Yep.
and then someone who is just trying to play by the rules,
Yep.
get her job done,
Yep.
and they come together in the middle. So
Yes. And then I'm so looking forward to episode 3. Excuse me,
Four.
episode 4. Yes. This whole series is going to be one kind of what the fuck was that after another, because this island is insane.
oh yeah, especially with the introduction of all these just random ass things coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, and I mean, it leaves off with a cliffhanger of Gabimaru getting ready to fight this fish personoid thing. So I can't wait for next week to find out how this series continues.
Oh yeah, 100% agree.
But that's all we got for episode 3 of Hell's Paradise. Make sure to give us a like, comment, let us know what you think of this episode, and follow us on YouTube. Also, make sure to follow the Anime Show on Facebook and Instagram. When you check them out, also check out our Right Stuff affiliate with them. Help us by helping yourself, getting some awesome anime content through Right Stuff, and have a good one.
Later, guys.